Hello there ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the SCUM PVE server. What's in store for today's episode? Well, this is going to be a bit of a testing episode, not necessarily for SCUM but necessarily for my server itself. A lot of people have joined my server recently and said that the puppet count has been absolutely alarming. Now, I didn't realise how bad I had set this, and I thought the settings that I had set were kind of like, you know, kind of borderline difficult, but not like absurdly difficult and not absurdly like on the verge of like, wow, this is actually too much. A lot of players have been posting videos and photos of just absolute swaths of puppets just appearing in the overworld. And I mean, there's been a lot, and see the photos that they've sent are absolutely unreal. So what I'm doing today is essentially I'm testing something today. So I'm here at a petrol station located in Bravo 1. There's quite a few locations here where I know the puppets will spawn in. What is that noise? Oh, cool. There's a wolf that's just spawned out in the open, which probably brings me to my next point of interest as well. I can hear somebody in a dirt bike. I could hear someone on a dirt bike over there somewhere. But I'm on here testing to see if the puppets are as bad as they claim to be. Or if they're actually just trying to wind me up. But let's talk about this for a second. Now, this is a random spawned wolf in the vicinity of my player. Now, I want to address something to everybody. When I said that splash damage and game powers working together, at first I was skeptical. That was a real thing, right? So I was skeptical about splash damage because I looked at their game library, I looked at their entire roster of games and what they are capable of doing. Now, none of the games that splash damage had under their wing was or were survival games. SCUM inherently is a survival open world game. They've not touched that genre. Now that they have, something good is actually coming out of it because they're doing things the right way. They're communicating what they're doing, they're communicating what they're intending to do, what they're trying to do, and what they're testing. And what they're testing right now involves the 3 updates that we are getting, which means we're getting another update this month. This is June. Like, this is the 1st of June, technically. I'm making this on the 1st of June. It's like a minute past midnight. We're due an update this month on the Into the Wild, and part of these updates, or one of these updates, maybe not the May one, but maybe the June one, maybe the July one, Splash Damage have basically told us, listen, we are testing everything and we're trying to make it so that all the animals spawn in just like this wolf, so they are always constantly roaming the map. Now, I've already seen footage of this using the command that used to be used to visualize where puppets would spawn in with the big purple like kind of beacons. A lot of admins will know what I'm talking about. I used to use it, a lot of admins used to use it. For some unbeknown reason it was taken out of the game, or it was taken away from admin privileges. But I've literally seen it, we've all seen it, black and white, or in colour if you want to, or 1440p if you're in my circumstance. That they're using it to actually track animals across the map, and that's a very good sign. And splash damage and working with game powers, trying to get that fixed is going to bring a lot of people back into the game, because a lot of people hate the hunting system. Now, it's fair to say I'm a wee bit biased when it comes to it. The reason why I say I'm a bit biased towards it is because I understand it. Because I understand how to use it. I demonstrated it in the previous video. I demonstrated that you can be successful at it if you just take your time and if you're quick on your feet with your movements and with your awareness skills. But this is a good example of something just spawning in the overworld without any triggers. No triggers whatsoever. Just me being here has brought this animal into the world. So this is what they're trying to aim for. Now, I understand. I get it. For a long while, SCUM has had a bit of a problem with its updates. Now, I'm also on the side of the devs saying, listen, provide us feedback, and the feedback that people have been providing has been great. Splash Damage has obviously had a good look at that as well, taken what they need to take and said, right, here's the critical things that everybody keeps asking for, the repeat things that people keep asking for. What can we do to kind of squash these in at least 3 months? And this is where Into the Wild comes in. He's literally still there. He's literally not moving from that spot. Because I think he spawned in over there. I'm surprised there's not a pack that spawned in here. I'm surprised it's only just one. But, as I was saying, and I'm not trying to glaze the developers, I'm just trying to give them their due credit. Especially Splash Damage, because this is their first update of a game that they are now helping. And it genuinely feels like something's changing. It feels like something's changing because I play the game all the time. I play it daily. Like maybe 2-3 hours here and there. I play other games as well, like you guys know this. But it feels different. The game feels different. But in saying that, the game also feels different for a lot of people and they don't like it. And that's fine. That's totally fine. If you don't like it, you don't have to play it. I would prefer you to come back to try it and at least give it a shot and not come in with the mindset of, oh, it's just going to be the same game. It's just going to be the same. It's just going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing. Try and be a wee bit more open-minded. I know that's really cliche and really cringe to say, but I would implore content creators, former players, players who've maybe been burned for a couple of months to just come back and give it a whirl. And if it's still not to your liking, then that's fine. You've given it a shot. That's all I ask of people. Just give it a try. Try it out. As much as it might hurt you, I don't understand this concept of, oh, it burnt me before, I'll just get hurt again. You're not going to get hurt by the game. If anything, you're just going to waste like maybe 1 or 2 hours. And you're going to waste 1 or 2 hours playing games anyway, so it doesn't matter. It ultimately doesn't matter. But if you come into the game and you're like, right, okay, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that, I'm going to see if they've changed this, I'm going to see if they changed that, and you might find that you might start liking something about the game. Now, me personally, I think the game still has a replay value problem. I do believe that. I believe that in my, like, hand in heart, I believe that. When you get to Endgame, there's not much to do. When you get to Endgame, there's not many tasks to do. There's only tasks to do or build your base or go hunting or hunt or help other players depending on what kind of server you're playing on. So I need them to kind of work with Splash Damage to figure out what they can do as an end game. Like when you've got all the guns, when you've got all the attachments, when you've got all the base elements, when you've got your fully upgraded base, like what is there else to do? Do you know what I mean? There has to be some sort of world event on this map. There has to be world events to entice people to go out into the world and do things. Dare I say, take a note out of the book of Deadside. Deadside does world events quite well, in my opinion. They might not be the best, but they are pretty good. Now I wouldn't say copy them 1 for 1 verbatim, but I would say do something that's inspired by it. For example, Techo 1 has a convoy and it's moving from Bravo 2, for example right here, and they're moving along here and they're trying to get to Naval Base. That convoy includes 2 trucks, 2 light vehicles that are both armed with M60s or M249s, which are in the game, and 1 drone. Specifically a dropship drone. A smaller variant at least, something that would be more mobile, something that would be akin to like a guard ship or a guard bot or something like that. And your objective is to try and stop it and get the rare materials out of it to either sell or give into a quest or hand it into rival factions. There's loads of things that they could do with the game. But ultimately, what I would like them to do to start with is get the stability fixed first. Various people have reported that there are various fatal error crashes that verifying files is not fixing this thing, that reinstalling the game seems to fix it, but only for a temporary period of time. There has to be something that they can do to try and mitigate that. Now, when a fatal error occurs, there's no crash report. I would probably encourage the developers and Splash Damage to develop something like a crash reporter, which will take the last available logs of your game and it will ask you permission to send them. You know the crash logs you usually get after playing like Ark Survival Evolved or Conan Exiles or any game that's got some sort of like connection to BattlEye. You seem to get a crash report, and that crash report gets sent to the devs. They then dissect it. They say, right, what kind of hardware are they using? What were they doing at the time? Like, how did the trigger, what was the triggering event? Stuff like that. Now, I know a lot of people don't particularly like that. They don't like supplying that information, but I think it would be another way to supply feedback to the devs. That's just my personal take. I know not a lot of people are going to be interested in that. I know a lot of people are not going to be happy about, holy shit. There's 2. Three. 4. 5. 5 puppets in this vicinity right in front of me. Hold. Have we got more? 6. Six puppets. Okay, that's 7. No, 6. Still 6. Yeah, still 6. Right, what I'm going to do, like I said at the very start of the video, I'm going to be testing to see if I can try and entice a horde. So there's 6 over there. So, theoretically, if I jump on top of this roof and I start blasting, they should come running. None inside. Okay, that's good. We don't have to worry about the inside or interior sleepers. So if I fire a couple of rounds off, maybe I'm not far, maybe I'm not close enough. Alright, let's try this out. I'm gonna get this this door ready. Door ready? Okay. That's one way of getting their attention. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not good. Still 2 on me. What if I whip out my gun now? Still nothing. Still nothing. People playing in my server, what have you guys been doing to trigger these puppets? Hello. In fact, hold on a second. I've got an idea. I'm going to see if I can communicate with this guy. Hey buddy, have you found that the amount of puppets spawning in the worlds is a little bit much? Or... no? Okay. Okay, okay. Just trying to figure things out, seems to be fine. Alright, okay, that's no problem. I was just wondering because a lot of people have been reporting a lot of people, loads of puppets have been spawning in on them, like 50 plus or something like that. Have you encountered anything like that yet? Alright, cool. Just let me know in the global chat if you do, alright? Cheers! There we go. Cool. Of course, a lot of the players don't... Thank you! Dr. Karras, you're in a video, pal. You're in a video, pal. Oh, oh my god, they absolutely destroyed my stuff. They've absolutely ruined my stuff. Oh, man. The puppets have done some serious damage to me. That's absolutely crazy. I need to find a repair kit. Oh man. Oh, that's not good. Right, I guess we better go back into the town and find a repair kit. That's a bit of a kick in the teeth. We just have to find some... oh, there's Mr. Pong's rice. We just have to find a needle or some thread or some fishing line just to kind of repair all this stuff, because I don't want to have to buy all this stuff again. I've not got much in the way of cash at the moment. I've only got 1,000 left. Soups. I'm going to take that, because I have the need for cooking soups back at the base. Right, let's run through here. Anything here? I won't loot too much in case that guy needs to get something, because ultimately I can go back to my base and probably repair my stuff, but I'd like to find one right here. But I'm not gonna take away his potential for finding loot and stuff like that, because it's a one-time server. It's a server where it's my server, to be honest with you, but it's one time's loot. So what you find, you keep, usually. Which is probably why a lot of people are kind of struggling with the amount of puppets that are spawning, maybe. Oh, wait a minute. This is a clothing shop. We might find something in here. We might find some thread in here. There's usually thread sitting on these shelves. Maybe not this time. Right, we'll try... oh. I kinda understand what my players are talking about now. Hey dude, I've got an example of what I was talking about. See if you look away over there, towards the construction. Can you see all those puppets? Yeah, I think that's what my players are. I think that's what the players are talking about. Okay then. You've seen that a lot? Okay, right. Oh, you're new. Oh, sorry about that. I can help you kill them if you want. I need to get some thread. We could try and kill them. We can get some loot off them if you want. No, it seems to be that they just spawn randomly. I don't actually know what it is. There's like I said, there's loads of people reporting it. Yeah, I don't understand why either. It seems to be a spawn point, like a hard-coded spawn point, maybe. Jump up here when you come down. Come over here, come over here, come over here. One left. He's going for it. Oh, hey! Yeah, I don't know why they're grouping up like this. It seems to be grouping like this a lot of places. I'm in dire need of a sewing kit at the moment. I just need some thread, if you've got any. Oh, excellent, thank you. Magic, cheers. I'll give this back to you so you can use it. There we go, that's perfect. Excellent! Hopefully they... There we go. Repair our backpacks and stuff like that. We'll just leave the poncho to be kind of tattered, I think. There you go. Thank you very much. Yeah. Alright. Cheers for that. That's actually helped me quite a lot. Also, welcome to the server. Hope you enjoy it. Catch you later. Oh well, that was good. At least we anticipated what actually happened. Also, Dr. Karras, welcome to the server. As I said, you're on a video. Thank you very much for your help. But I think I've identified the problem. There seems to be a hard-coded or a hard spawn point for these puppets. And they're spawning in particular locations in vast quantities. Now, that's a very cool feature. For me, if that is a feature, that's a very cool thing. If I could manipulate that, I would love to manipulate that and make it more interesting for players to actually spawn in the world. Maybe I should have done it with my cotton hoodie, but I pretty much just wanted my backpacks kind of repaired. The poncho I don't really care about. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the petrol station, see if we can entice something similar to happen. So, I've deducted one thing. The puppets spawn depending on the amount of players in the vicinity. 2 players are spawned there, but it seems to be clustered in one location. So what happens when we go to the petrol station? Let's see what happens. I'm a little bit thirsty. Get that in me. I like that they've changed the speed of things as well for the drinking, the eating and stuff like that. Everything's fast, everything's quick. You eat it quick and you get back to doing what you were doing. I think quite a few... I don't know if a lot of people complained about that, but I know a few people were kind of like, I don't really like the sounds, I don't really like the chomping and stuff like that, and the slapping the lips and stuff like that, making people kind of nauseous and kind of queasy. So, I like that they've changed the speed of that though. It makes for quickly grabbing something to eat and then getting the hell out quickly. A big option. toolkit. Is our... Oh look, the wolf is still there! Did I hear something there? I thought I heard something there. Yeah, the wolf's still there. That's pretty cool. But if this is what Splash Damage have planned for the future, of bringing back open world animals, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, and I'm here to support it. I believe in my heart that a lot of people should as well. I'm not going to nail him. I'm not going to kill him. I'm just going to let him roam free or despawn, if he's probably going to despawn. Most likely he's going to despawn. What I'm going to do now is I'm probably going to have a wee run up to the airfield and see what the airfield's like. Because the airfield is technically a high threat zone, the high threat zone settings should kick in as soon as I get within its perimeter. And I'm not talking about the perimeter fence, I mean I'm talking about an invisible wall that you enter, and then the game kind of like goes, right, where is it? Where's he spawning? Where's he walking into? Where do we spawn the puppets? You know, that kind of stuff, the algorithmic crap that nobody really looks at or sees or anything like that. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see what occurs here. Because my character is very, very leveled up right now, especially in his attributes, we should be able to close the distance fairly quickly. We're not using a great deal of stamina because we're nice and lightweight, and most likely because my clothes are now tattered. One thing that I don't know if it does happen, that when something takes damage, it should also reduce its weight. My thinking behind this is, if say for example my poncho weighs, well, how much does a poncho weigh? 1 kilo, right? 1 kilo, it's got nothing in it. If it sustains 50% of its damage, it goes down to 75 grams, or 750 grams. 75 grams. 100 grams is 1 kilo. No, dumbass, that's 1,000 grams is a kilo. 750 grams. Do you see what I mean? Because obviously there's tears in the fabric, there's things hanging off of it. It's technically a tattered piece of... Oh, it's... Restart time. I'll be back in a minute. There's a T-pose right there. Oh my god. Okay, it's now officially 1 minute past midnight, because we usually run midnight restarts. So that was a midnight restart. So, it's officially June 1st. So, like I was saying, we're going to go to the airfield and we're going to try and pretty much tempt another horde to show up. And hopefully we can do it. Hopefully I can entice them to come out. But like I was saying about the poncho and just general and clothing and stuff like that, the more tattered it becomes, it should lose a lot of its weight as well, especially if there's containers inside it, or like items inside it, because technically everything's a container here. I'd just like it to lose a little bit of weight. I mean, that might make it a little bit broken, because then you'd have people like finding the most useful clothing items that at 50% repair quality, they still hold a decent set of gear and they'll be nice and lightweight. I don't know, I just... Oh. Right, let's have a look. Remember I told you about the invisible wall? Remember I told you about the invisible wall? We've just walked past it. We're now officially inside it. Let's go first person, let's have a wee look and see what we've got here. Sentry, 2 puppets there. 3. So 1 down there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 5 puppets so far. Right, let's see if we can entice a horde. Nope. Not before we wait for the sentry. I don't want to get killed. I'll get absolutely destroyed if I go in there with those. I was looking at to my left of my screen and I thought there was a puppet right in front of me. See where the wee white petaled plants are in the purple? Just off to the left, like the second post to my left. I thought there was something moving there and it was just the plant life. Oh, I need to go to sleep. Starting to think I'm seeing things. Right, that sentry is now turned. Do a little bit of crawling. Sentry's still there. Run this way. Suicide puppet. Get my bayonet ready for this. Dead. Right, go through here now. Puppet right there. The sentry right there, we could probably beat it. Cool. Oh, new booties! Yeah, new booties. New boot goofing. On a pilot jacket? I think we might take the pilot jacket instead. There we go. We got an extra container. Much better jacket. There's one thing that I'm kind of seeing here though. The inherent lack of NPCs at the moment. We didn't see any... That also... Oh. That's what I wanted to happen. I did say I wanted to entice a horde.
Stop right there.
Go right along here. Right. Reloading. Just casually giving myself tinnitus. Now the horde doesn't seem to be enticing as all my players kind of explained it to be. I think it's mostly those tightly clustered groups that spawn in the POIs, especially around towns and stuff like that, that seem to be causing a bit of a confliction. But I'm shooting a loud gun right now. No suppressor, no anything like that. This gun's actually 10 out of 10, by the way. I don't think you get... Oh. Reload. Ow. Oh! Wait for them, they're coming upstairs. They're coming. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, we had one in the chamber, that's why. Right, I'm gonna try running from these guys. Not before doing that, of course. Right, run. Oh. Oh, they put a barrier here now? Okay. Car repair kit? Cool. Or airplane repair kit? Dead. Cool. Oh. Here they come. Oh, they're not happy with me. There's a sentry right there. I can't go through that way. Right, reload. So the hordes definitely do work. The whole intention is to try and get them to function as intended, or the way that I want them to work. Just gonna hold here for a second. There's an open door here. There could be an open door behind me if we're not careful. Right, put that away. Go. Oh. Oh. My character can move, man. My dude can move. I'd need to see, like, how bad... how many were spawning here. Huh, they seem to have, given up, I think. I don't see any puppets. I kinda glanced him there. Bullshit. Please don't turn this way. Please don't turn this way. Oh, I'm out of dodge. Let me out. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, he tried to railgun me. These puppets don't seem to respond to me just like everybody else does. It's kind of strange. Very, very strange indeed. I'm wondering if it's to do with my overall skill set. Being on such high level like camouflage and stuff like that. Oh well, we've managed to do just one thing. At least two things, I would say. The hordes are definitely working. They're actually still responding to sorry, I had to clear my throat there. They are responding to loud noises in the way that they should. And we've also found out that there is a large cluster of them spawning. So, at least we've highlighted that. What I'll probably do is I'll probably go into the server settings and have a little fiddle about and see if I can try and maybe calm them down a wee bit, but still keep them as speedy as they actually are. Because all my puppets on here are fast, are very, very fast. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I've got time for you today. I'm going to be playing this a little bit more this evening. If you see me on, say hello. Obviously at the time of recording. I'll probably be on later when this video goes live as well. But aye, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like on the video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date with SCUM content and updates and stuff like that, consider subscribing, ring the little bell and select all on the notification bar. If you want to support me just a little bit further, ladies and gentlemen, consider clicking that join button. Become a YouTube member. You'll get these videos out a lot earlier than normal people will get to see them. You'll also get your own member-only videos. You'll also get discounts on the merch shop, and you'll get some benefits through the live stream as well. So, if that interests you, consider clicking that join button. You'll be helping me out a very big amount, because we're going to be doing something at the end of this month that will be a wee bit life-changing for me, at least. But anyway, folks, I'm on my way back to the base. I'm probably going to stop off at this town in Bravo 2, see if the same thing happens, and I'll probably report back in the comments or something like that. I'll probably definitely tell my my community on here what's actually happening as well. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching today. I've been Mr. Feudal. I'll see you all another time.